Watch this now. Watch this carefully. They are likened unto God, who call things that be not as though they were before they become. Is that right? You got nerve enough to start talking about God, I praise you for my car, and you ain't got a car, ain't got a hubcap. Amen. But here you are in the middle of the street talking about hallelujah, glory to God, and you riding, amen, walking your feet are hurting, praise God, because you've been walking all day, but you dare to get somewhere talking about praise the Lord for my new car. I give God some glory for my new car. I give God some glory for my new house, amen, for my new church, for everything that God has already given. If you follow him carefully, you'll find out that he has already given. See, we living in the past, man. I'm living in what God has given. Well, it may not be manifested, but it's given. And anything given of God is as real as, amen, praise God, them 2 tens you got on your feet. Somebody say amen. Praise God. It's just as real. We have to understand that it's really more real. For the things that we see, they're temporary. Is that right? The things that we see not are eternal. But the things we're looking at right now, praise God, going to pass away. Every chair in here, at one time or another, sooner or later, I don't know how many years, I hope I'm gone, but I don't mean just going to be in the rapture. I ain't talking about it. I better get that straightened out. I hope I'm going in the rapture. Somebody say amen. The chairs might fall apart tomorrow. I want to be here. Amen, praise God. But the Lord is saying that what I've done is eternal. Yes. We don't view it as eternal. We see it as something temporary. Now, what you're looking at is temporary. The bodies we see are temporary. The house, the chairs that you're sitting on, they're temporary. The car you're driving, the one you just got, temporary. Praise God. That's why you learn how, amen, praise God, to put it in the right perspective. Whatever God has given us that's temporary is temporary, and it ain't going to last. Only what we do to the glory of God and for the glory of God shall last. Is that right? Amen. Praise God. But as many as received him, we're talking about receiving God, accepting God. Accepting God. But as many as received him, to them he gave power to become sons of God. Now, we miss becoming sons of God sometimes, because we won't receive him. And the reason we won't receive him is because it's spiritual. We're not, can I say this? Maybe I shouldn't say we. Some of us are not experienced in receiving things of the Spirit. Amen. That's right. That's true. We don't. And we have to get it in the Spirit, and we don't get it right away. You got to give us some time. Sometimes we got to pray. Got to fast. But you need the car today, you ain't got time to fast. You can fast, and I'm going to fast tomorrow. I need to fast tomorrow maybe, but I need the car today. You think God's not in touch or not in tune with your needs as of right now? You think that he thinks everything you need is next year? God knows better than that. He knows there are some things you need now. And amen, praise God, when you need them now, you'll get them now. Somebody said now. Amen, praise God. Now don't start looking at God because you don't get what you want. I said what you want now. Amen. It may be a limit on it, not a limit, but a time on it. Praise God. It may be a time when the fullness of time had fully come. Is that right? Jesus is already in heaven. From the foundation of the world, he's there. Is that right? From the beginning of the world, Jesus already is. He didn't make him. He's already there. Praise God. And so, amen, praise God. But the fullness of time had not yet arrived. Is some things going to happen only in the fullness of time. Sometimes some things we're not ready for. Some things kids are not ready for. Hello. I'm going to get into people's business now, but the kids ain't ready for everything they said they want. I want that 22 automatic. What? How old is that guy? He's 13. Oh my God. 13, he wanted a 22 automatic. Maybe you get a smaller one. Ain't no smaller one, man. 22. What you gonna do? Now, if I don't make a stand, then my kid ends up with a 22 automatic, and then some of them end up dead. Hello? Because I don't know how to govern my home. Kids don't know about no guns, man. 3-year-old with a gun, automatic at that. Once he get the safety off, and it might be a 9-shot, because it ain't gonna make a lot of noise. Sound like a little BB gun, but it do some damage. Is that right? Hello, is that right? Now if you got a 45, that's a different thing. Ba-doom! You don't get a chance to give a one off, because here you go. Man, what are you doing in there? You're blowing the house up. That's what he's doing. Amen. But that little 22 sounds like a firecracker. But it does damage. Is that right? But you know, even whether damage it does or not, the fact of it is we know that they don't need it at that age. That's right. And it's up to us as parents. Now, God's a better parent than we are. All right. He knows we don't need it. We don't need to have it because we gonna hurt somebody. Yeah, you're gonna hurt somebody. So you're gonna get mad. You're gonna forget that you really could settle this argument if you just slap him or hit him upside his head, and you can settle that. That's right. But if you got that 22, that 32, see, it start talking to you. Y'all don't believe that, do you? Well, please don't buy it now. But listen, they'll talk to you. I want to take that. That's the first word. When you say them words, that's a setup. It's a setup, man. I want to take that. And you shaking your head like that? God be answer Jesus. I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about real things. Amen. And we get drawn into that place, then we start acting out the real things, the natural things that don't belong to the Spirit. But if I can be drawn to the Spirit of God, I'll be drawn to the place where I'm saying, Lord, forgive them. Yes. Hello? Yes. Watch the weapon that Jesus got them close. Jesus is at Calvary. And this guy ran off at the mouth about what they could do to him. And he said, listen, he said, you know what? Really ain't nothing you can do to me. God don't let you. He said, right now, watch this. He said, right now, I can call 12 legions of angels. And I know you think you got power over me. I know you think you're the boss. I know you think you're the man. But I got enough power to call 12 legions of angels right now and wipe you guys out. But his spiritual side, and he did have a physical side. But you have to do warfare, and I'm gonna close with that. You have to do warfare to have control over the two guys that's inside of you. You got a guy inside and you should slap him, He said again, bust his eye. You got a guy telling you that. And when he starts telling you that, you start shaking. You get nervous. You're nervous now. Because he's going to get you in some trouble. He's going to get you to bust somebody's eye. He's going to get something else busted in you. Somebody say, man, so you know what he's doing. It's a plot to pull you into a place where you have to respond from the physical. And when you respond from the physical, you ain't got no protection from the spiritual. The Spirit, praise God, responds to the things of the Spirit. The flesh responds to the things of the flesh. That's why you get madder. And you ever notice when you get mad, you get madder. Mad just one stage. Hello? Y'all scared to talk about it. Listen, man, all y'all been mad at me one time, but don't tell me you ain't, because you're human. You'd have been mad, praise God, and the process would have been, if you had let it continue, was to get madder. Yes. That's a degree, is that right? Yes. And as that degree continues, amen, you get out of control because anger rests in the bosom of a fool. Amen, praise God. A fool can't control nothing. Let me get off that. Clap your hands for Jesus. Natural man.